How's it going? And welcome back to the Arts and Crafts series at Excite All Stars. I am Coach Idris and this is lesson 2. Today we're going to learn how to make paper flowers and paper hearts. I just have a lot of paper lying around in my house, so I figured what kind of cute things can I make with this paper? So today I'm going to show you how to do just that. Cute little paper hearts and cute little paper flowers. So let's get started. What are you going to need? You're going to need paper of any color. You're gonna need a ruler, a pencil, scissors, and glue. I only have a glue stick here. Feel free to use the drippy kind of glue or any kind of glue that you have. The drippy kind of school glue I think works best, but we're gonna work with what we got. So these are the things you're gonna need. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make myself a piece of paper that is 4.5 by 6.5 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna take 4.5 inches and I'm gonna mark down on that side. I'm gonna take 4.5 inches and mark down on this side so that they're opposite each other. That way I can just connect them like this and I don't have to worry. So this is now 4.5 inches. Now I need 6.5 inches down here. So I'm going to put a mark here, 6.5 inches down that side, and I'm going to make a mark 6.5 inches down this side so that once again I can connect my two and I have exactly a 4.5 by 6.5 piece of square, rectangle. We're done with the ruler and the pencil. Now we're just going to cut along these lines. Try to cut as straight edges as you can possibly make it. There we go, 4.5 inches by 6 inches, okay? Now, pay close attention. It's gonna seem confusing, but I promise you it's actually very easy. You're gonna fold this piece of paper in half, exactly in half if you can make it. Press down really hard to get these folds and crinkles. Open it up. Now fold 1/2 in half, like this. Fold it down hard. I like to go over it with my nail. Okay, so far so good. Now you're gonna take that top flap and you're gonna fold that in half. And you're gonna press down real hard. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna take this and we're basically going to make a little accordion type deal. Turn it over and fold that in half until you reach the center seam that we have already created. Okay, so one side looks like this. We're gonna keep that folded and we're gonna do the same to the other side. So fold this half in half to this crease here. Press down nice and firm. Fold this flap back. It's about halfway once again. Nice and firm. And then we're gonna do that again on the other side. Get it to that middle crease and fold that baby down. Boom. Okay, so now it looks like this. Okay, so we made ourselves a little accordion, but we're not done. Now we're gonna take each of these flaps and we're gonna fold those in half. I know it gets real small and tedious, but this is how it goes. So fold that first one in half. Oh yeah. Then fold it back. Again, you're gonna continue on with this accordion style folding, okay? Keep that going. Ooh, so I now currently have it looking like this. I'm gonna keep folding it by halves until you get to the other side. Luckily, every time you fold a half, you already have one seam waiting for you, so it's easy to kind of do it the second time after you get it that first half. And you just fold that over on the seam, the that we've already created and keep it going. Down by half. Okay, this is the rest of my big side, and my little side looks like this. Ooh, okay. So far so good, so keep that going. Half and half and a half. You may not be able to get all the seams exactly, but don't worry about it. Fold that last bit over. Boom. Now we've got ourselves a nice thin looking accordion, okay? You're gonna press that down as much as you can. Get that thing to be nice and folded. And then you're going to fold it in half. Fold that in half and press it nice and tight. You want these folds to be really sure of themselves. So I just like press it like this, do a little of this, a little bit of that. Just want to press it nice and tight. Okay, so now that we have it looking like this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off both of these corners. So just like this. We're gonna basically make these ends little tips. So tiny little corner, cut off. Now all those little tiny pieces are gonna fly out, so just be careful. And cut off. So that we have it looking like this right now. We're gonna do the same to the other side. Cut off these corners and these corners. So now, both tips they don't necessarily need to be as sharp as this that I made it. This is fine. Okay? All right. Now the first thing we're going to do after that is we're gonna glue these two sides together so that they stay like that, okay? So I'm gonna take my glue stick and I'm just gonna put it on the edge of the flap right here, just on the edge so that I can hopefully get just the edge of that paper to stick. Then I'm gonna stick these two together. You can actually probably just press them like this. I like to make sure that I stick my fingers on the actual papers that are being glued to make sure that I get that firm. But once you're done with that, you can pretty much just press this down like this. And we're gonna need that anyway. We're gonna need to press down on it anyway because of something we're about to do. So, these are the edges of your little accordion. I'm going to make sure that the actual edge is pointing this way, and I'm gonna cut the other side. Now, observe. I'm just gonna cut a little triangle kind of right in here, but I'm not gonna go all the way. And let me show you what I mean by that. This is gonna be tough, so you might need help from a parent. So I'm gonna cut a space right in here. Not going all the way because I almost can't because it's so tough to cut through there. Then I'm gonna cut on the other side. Try to connect that. Okay, do you see how I'm trying to make myself a little triangle here? I'm not cutting all the way through, just trying to get a little piece out of each of these folded bits. And then I'm gonna try to pull them out. Once you got the kind of edges connected, you can kind of pull on them. And you might have to recut a couple times, but we're just trying to get these triangular shapes out of here. Come on, don't be stubborn. Get out of there. Cut it a little bit more. Ooh, look at all these triangles. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we kind of got a shape like this. Now hopefully what we had already glued is nice and tight, and we can just open it. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, here's the part where it's glued. I'm gonna hopefully keep that there. Feel free to blow on it to get the glue to stick. And then what we're basically going to do is we're going to pull this around. You want to make sure that you press down on this middle part as you open it up, because it's not going to want to go up. And the last step that we have to do is glue this side to this side. Now we're going to open this up. Make sure that we can glue our sides together. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit stubborn at first, but it's okay. This is your craft. You make it do what you want it to do. All right, it's going to be a little messy, but we're going to make it happen. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right in this side. I'm going to start there. Squeeze those guys together. Get this flower going. And unfortunately, with a glue stick, you have to hold on to it for a little while to make it stick. But eventually, you've got yourself a nice little flower like this. That was not so hard, was it? Make sure these guys stick there. And I blow on it. And we've got ourselves a nice little flower. Of course, that's gonna take some time to dry, but you can make a bunch of these and decorate different things with them. It takes a minute for that last side to dry, but don't you worry, it'll look like this soon enough. So now we know how to make the flower. Let's see if we can do the same thing and make a heart. Of course, let's try red for the heart. This one will be a lot easier actually. So what I'm gonna need here, which I guess I forgot to mention, is something to make a circular shape. I wanted my circle to be pretty big, so I got this, and I have this in my house. So I'm just gonna use this to trace a circle around, okay? You can use a cup, you can use a bowl, whatever you have. And again, we're gonna cut this shape out as close to the circle as you can do it. See, we're not starting off with the square now, so we're not gonna have to do that thing where we cut off the edges. That was just to make the flower look like it had these nice petals. La, 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 la. Okay, we've got ourselves a circle. And guess what? We're gonna do the exact same thing that we did with that other piece, but we're just gonna make our own little folds here. So I do like a half a, I don't know, quarter of an inch maybe? And then just go back and forth, folding on top of itself so that you have this nice accordion shape. Again, make sure you're pressing down real hard. Nice and hard on those creases. Uh-oh, I'm not getting it straight. That's okay. We will work with it. All right, we're getting there. Fold it over and over and over until you've got yourself this, again, a little accordion shape. And we're gonna press down on those sides. Of course, fold it in half once you've got it to this point. Now you know why you need to make sure that these creases go down properly. Okay, we're so close with our heart now. Look at that, it already has kind of a heart shape. So then you're just going to glue yourself a couple of these sides here. So let's find our glue stick. Glue this side. La la la. Press that bad boy down. Maybe even blow on it. Wow. Look at that. We made ourselves a little heart. How cute. And now you can put these around anywhere. Use them to decorate different things. And there you are. Cute little paper flowers and paper hearts. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed our craft today. Be sure to tune in next time to see what we're gonna make next. Be creative in all your days with whatever you have to work with. Okay guys, have a lovely time and I'll see you next time. Bye.